Be me. 21-year-old college junior studying engineering. Average-looking dude, kind of shy around girls. Decent grades, but social life is basically non-existent. Sitting in advanced calculus when this happens. Professors droning on about derivatives. Suddenly hear giggling from the back row. Turn around and see a group of sorority girls whispering. One of them is Jess, this really cute brunette. She's in my physics lab. We've talked maybe twice. Class ends and I'm packing up my stuff. Jess walks over to my desk. Hey, you're in Professor Martinez's physics lab, right? Tell her, yeah, we did that momentum experiment last week. I was wondering if you'd like to go to coffee with me sometime. My brain literally short circuits. Did the cute girl just ask me out? Sure, that sounds great. She gives me her number and walks away. Her friends are still giggling in the background. Whatever, probably just excited for their friend. Walk back to my dorm in complete disbelief. Roommate Dylan is playing video games as usual. Dude, you look like you've seen a ghost. Tell him what happened with Jess. Dylan pauses his game and stares at me. Wait, Jessica from Alpha Phi asked you out? Yeah, why do you sound surprised? No reason, man. That's awesome. Spend the next few days texting back and forth with her. She suggests this trendy coffee place downtown. Saturday comes around, I'm nervous as hell. Spend way too much time picking out clothes. Arrive at the coffee shop 5 minutes early. She shows up right on time looking amazing. We order drinks and find a corner table. Conversation starts off awkward, but gets better. She's actually really easy to talk to. We discuss classes, professors, random college stuff. So what do you do for fun besides study? Tell her about my gaming hobby, some movies I like. She mentions she's into hiking and photography, shows me some pictures on her phone. They're actually pretty good. These are incredible, you have a real eye for this. She blushes a little. Thanks, I'm thinking about switching my major to art. We talk for over 2 hours. Time flies by without either of us noticing. I should probably head back, got a sorority meeting. Walk her to her car, she gives me a hug goodbye. This was really nice, we should do it again. Drive home feeling like I'm on cloud 9. Dylan is still gaming when I get back. How'd it go, Romeo? Tell him it was amazing, we really connected. That's great, man, told you she was cool. Next few weeks we hang out regularly. Study sessions in the library turn into actual dates. Movies, dinners, long walks around campus. She introduces me to some of her friends. Most of them seem nice enough. There's this one girl, Katie, who gives me weird looks. But whatever, probably just protective of her friend. Halloween party at their sorority house. Jess invites me to come as her date. Spend days planning matching costumes. We go as Jim and Pam from The Office. Party is actually pretty fun. Meet tons of people. Everyone seems to like me. We're dancing to some throwback songs. I'm having such a good time with you. Tell her I feel the same way. She kisses me right there on the dance floor. First kiss with her feels perfect. Later that night, walking her back to the house. So we're officially dating now, right? She gets this weird expression on her face. Yeah, of course we are. Something felt off about her response, but maybe I'm just overthinking it. Things continue great for another month. We're practically inseparable at this point. Study together, eat meals together, watch Netflix. She even comes to my intramural basketball games. Team thinks she's way out of my league. Honestly, I kind of agree with them. Thanksgiving break rolls around. We both go home to our respective families. Text constantly while we're apart. Miss you already, with heart emojis. Come back to campus feeling more serious about her. Maybe this could actually turn into something long-term. First day back, she seems distant at lunch. Everything okay? You seem quiet today. Just tired from traveling, but something definitely feels different. Next few days, she's less responsive to texts. Takes hours to reply instead of minutes. When we hang out, she seems distracted, always checking her phone or looking around. Finally decide to ask her what's going on. Are we good? You've been acting weird lately. Everything's fine, just stressed about finals. But finals aren't for another month. Something is definitely up. Friday night, she cancels our usual movie date. Sorority stuff, you understand. Decide to just stay in and play games with Dylan. Around midnight, I hear voices outside our dorm. Look out the window and see familiar faces. It's some guys from Jess's friend group. They're talking loudly and laughing. Can't believe she actually went through with it. 3 months is pretty impressive commitment. Brad owes us all $20 now. My stomach drops. What are they talking about? Monday morning, I'm walking to class early. Overhear 2 girls talking behind me. Did you hear about Jessica's dare situation? No, what happened? Apparently she was supposed to break up with that engineering guy weeks ago. but she actually started liking him. Now the whole sorority is giving her shit about it. My blood runs cold. Dare situation? What the hell are they talking about? Spend the rest of class completely distracted. Can't focus on anything the professor is saying. Need to find out what's going on. After class, I see Katie, one of Jess's friends. We've talked a few times at parties. Hey Katie, can I ask you something? She looks uncomfortable immediately. What's up? Is everything okay with Jess lately? You should probably talk to her about that. She tries to walk away, but I follow. Katie, please, I heard something about a dare. She stops dead in her tracks. Who told you about that? My heart sinks completely. So it's true then. What dare, Katie? She looks around nervously. Look, I wasn't supposed to say anything. But this whole thing has gotten way out of hand. It started as a stupid sorority dare at the beginning of the semester. Ask out the first guy you see in calculus class. Date him for a month and then break up. But she actually started caring about you. And now everyone's pressuring her to end it. I feel sick to my stomach. Our entire relationship was based on a lie. Every conversation, every date, every kiss, all of it started as some cruel joke. How long have you known? Since the beginning, but I thought she would tell you. Especially after she started falling for you. Falling for me? She talks about you constantly, always defending the relationship to the other girls. Says you're the nicest guy she's ever dated. This just makes it worse somehow. Thank Katie for being honest and walk away. Spend the rest of the day in a complete daze. Can't eat, can't concentrate, can't think straight. Dylan notices something's wrong at dinner. Dude, you look terrible. What happened? Tell him about the dare revelation. Holy shit, that's messed up, man. What are you gonna do? Have no idea, honestly. Part of me wants to confront her immediately. Part of me wants to just disappear, decide to sleep on it, and figure it out tomorrow. Barely get any sleep that night. Keep replaying every moment we've had together. Was any of it real, or was she just acting the whole time? Next morning, I get a text from her. Want to grab lunch today? Stare at the message for like 10 minutes. Finally respond, sure, usual place. Show up at the student union early. She arrives looking nervous and fidgety. Hey, how was your morning? Can't bring myself to make small talk. We need to talk. Her face immediately changes. About what? About the dare. She goes completely pale. What dare? Don't lie to me anymore. I know about the sorority dare. I know our whole relationship started as a joke. She starts tearing up. Who told you? Does it matter? Is it true or not? Long pause while she collects herself. Yes, it's true. But it's not what you think. How is it not exactly what I think? It started as a dare, but it became real. I genuinely care about you. Then why didn't you tell me the truth? I was scared you'd hate me. And I was scared the other girls would kick me out. The sorority means everything to my family. Can't believe what I'm hearing. So you chose them over being honest with me. It's not that simple. It actually is that simple. Either you cared enough to tell the truth or you didn't. She's crying openly now. Please don't end this over a stupid mistake. I love you. First time she said that. Of course it's during this conversation. How can I believe anything you say now? 3 months of lies. Every moment we've shared was built on deception. That's not true and you know it. The feelings became real. The connection became real. Maybe for you, but how do I know what was real and what was acting? Stand up to leave. Wait, please don't go. I'll tell the sorority the truth. I'll quit if I have to. Just give me another chance. Look at her one last time. I need some time to think about all this. Walk away while she's still crying. Feel terrible but also completely betrayed. Next few days are absolutely miserable. She texts constantly apologizing. I'm so sorry, please talk to me. I'll do anything to make this right. Ignore most of them. Dylan tries to cheer me up with pizza and movies. Maybe you should hear her out, man. She seemed genuinely upset. Or maybe she's just a good actress. You've been together for months now. If she was faking it the whole time, that's some serious commitment. He has a point, but I'm still hurt. Week goes by and the texts keep coming. I told Katie the whole truth. I'm ready to face whatever consequences. Just please talk to me. Finally decide to respond. What did you tell Katie? Everything. About how the dare became real feelings. About how I've been torn between you and the sorority. About how much I regret not being honest from the start. And what did she say? That I'm an idiot for not telling you sooner. but also that anyone can see how much I care about you. Meet up with her later that week. This time at a quiet spot by the campus lake. She looks like she hasn't slept in days. Thank you for agreeing to see me. Nod, but stay quiet. I know I screwed up badly. The dare was stupid and immature. But everything that happened after was real. Every laugh, every conversation, every moment. I fell for you completely by our third date. Then why not tell me then? I was a coward. I was scared of losing you and scared of disappointing my sisters. So I kept putting it off, thinking I'd find the right moment. But there never was a right moment. Because every day made the lie bigger. At least she's being honest now. What about the sorority? I told them I have real feelings for you. That I won't break up with you just because of some dare. How did they take it? About as well as you'd expect. Half of them think I'm being ridiculous. The other half are threatening to kick me out. And you're okay with that? I'd rather lose them than lose you. But you might lose me anyway. She starts crying again. I know, and I deserve that. I just hope you can forgive me eventually. We sit in silence for a while, watching ducks swim around the lake. I need you to understand how this feels from my perspective. Every happy memory I have is now tainted. I keep wondering what was real and what was performance. I understand, and I hate that I did that to us. If I could go back and tell you the truth from day one, I would. But I can't change what happened. All I can do is be completely honest going forward. More silence. Finally speak up. I need more time. This isn't something I can just get over immediately. I know, take all the time you need. But please don't give up on us completely. Walk back to my dorm feeling emotionally drained. Dylan is waiting with Chinese takeout. How did it go? Tell him about our conversation. Sounds like she's genuinely sorry. And she's willing to face consequences. Yeah, but how do I trust her again? Time, I guess, and consistent actions. People make mistakes, dude. Even big ones sometimes. Spend the weekend thinking it over. Miss her like crazy if I'm being honest. Miss our conversations and stupid inside jokes. Miss having someone to share random thoughts with. Miss the way she laughed at my terrible puns. Monday morning, I see her across the campus quad. She's sitting alone reading under a tree. Usually she'd be surrounded by sorority sisters. Walk over and sit down next to her. What are you reading? She looks surprised but hopeful. Just a novel for English class. The Great Gatsby. Fitting choice given our situation. She gives a small smile. Yeah, all about the dangers of deception. How are things with the sorority? Not great, they're pretty upset with me. But I meant what I said. You're more important than their approval. That must be hard for you. It is, but it's the right thing to do. I should have done it months ago. We talk for about an hour, nothing heavy, just normal conversation. Feels good to laugh with her again. I've missed this. Me too, more than you know. Where do we go from here? I don't know yet, but I'm willing to try. Really? Yeah, but we start over. New foundation built on honesty. No more secrets, no more lies. I promise, complete transparency from now on. Okay, but I'm gonna need proof of that. Whatever you need. Decide to take things very slowly. Casual coffee dates, study sessions, group hangouts. Rebuilding trust one conversation at a time. She introduces me to her family when they visit, tells them the whole truth about how we met. They're embarrassed, but appreciate her honesty. My parents love her when I finally bring her home. She seems wonderful, honey. And she clearly adores you. Mom always did have the good instincts about people. Spring semester arrives and things are much better. We're officially back together, but stronger now. No more secrets between us. She ended up leaving the sorority. Best decision I ever made. Those friendships were built on judgment and gossip anyway. Found a new group of friends through her photography club. Much more genuine relationships. We're at another party, different sorority this time. Some guy approaches us. Hey, aren't you the couple from that dare situation? My stomach tightens. Yeah, what about it? Dude, that's actually kind of romantic. Like something out of a movie. Started fake but became real love. Look at each other and start laughing. Yeah, I guess it is pretty cinematic. Later that night, walking back to her dorm. Do you ever regret how we started? Regret the deception part. But I don't regret that it brought us together. Even if it was unconventional. Me neither, though I wouldn't recommend it to other couples. She laughs and squeezes my hand. Definitely not the ideal meet cute story. Graduation day finally arrives. Both of us walking across that stage, her parents and mine sitting together, became close friends over the past year. "So what's next for you two?" Dad asks over dinner. "Well, I got that job offer in Seattle, and I got into the graduate program there." Mom smiles knowingly. "Sounds like you've got it all figured out. Moving truck loaded with both our stuff, driving cross country to start our new life. Can you believe we made it? From a dare to this." Sometimes the best things come from unexpected places, even if they start with terrible decisions. She reaches over and holds my hand. "I love our story now. Messy beginning and all." "Me too. Wouldn't change how it ended." Pull into our new apartment complex. Ready to start fresh in a new city. No more college drama or sorority politics. Just us and whatever comes next. Year later, we're completely settled. Good jobs, nice apartment, solid relationship. Dylan comes to visit from back east. "Dude, you two are like disgustingly happy. Remember when you thought your life was over?" "Over a sorority dare." "Yeah, well, sometimes things work out. Even when they start completely wrong." He raises his beer. "To unexpected love stories. And to forgiveness." We all toast to that, because sometimes the best relationships are the ones that survive their worst beginnings. And sometimes a dare that starts as cruel joke can turn into something beautiful, if both people are willing to fight for it. My face when I realized the whole thing started as a dare. That feel when she chose me over her sorority sisters. 2 years later, we're engaged, planning a wedding for next spring. Katie is going to be in the bridal party. She likes to joke that she's the real matchmaker, since she's the one who finally told me the truth. Without my big mouth, you'd still be living a lie. Probably right about that, Katie. Thanks for the intervention, even if it almost destroyed everything first, because in the end, the truth really did set us free. Be me. 23-year-old guy living in an apartment with roommate Marcus. Been dating this girl, Chloe, for almost a year now. Met her at a bookstore last winter. She was reading some philosophy book, struck up conversation about Nietzsche, somehow got her number despite being awkward as hell. First few dates went surprisingly well. She laughed at my jokes even when they sucked, seemed genuinely interested in my hobbies. We started hanging out constantly. Movie nights, hiking trips, cooking together. Introduced her to my friends after 3 months. They all thought she was awesome. "Dude, you really landed a good one." My buddy Jake was especially impressed. "She's way cooler than your usual type." Thanks for the vote of confidence, Jake. 6 months in, we made it official. Changed relationship status on social media. She posted cute couple photos constantly, always tagging me in romantic memes. "Look at my amazing boyfriend, everyone." Felt like I was living in a dream, honestly. Never had a girl be so public about dating me. Introduced her to my parents at 8 months. They absolutely loved her. Mom kept asking when we were getting serious. "She's perfect for you, sweetie." Dad approved too, which was rare. That girl has her head on straight. Meanwhile, her friends seemed to really like me. Invited me to group dinners and parties, made me feel part of their inner circle. Her roommate Sophia was always friendly. "You two are such a cute couple. Chloe talks about you constantly." Everything seemed perfect heading into our 1-year mark. Planned this whole anniversary celebration. Fancy dinner reservation, flowers, the works. Even bought her this expensive necklace she wanted. Day of our anniversary arrives. Pick her up, looking absolutely stunning. Wearing that red dress I complimented months ago. Dinner goes amazingly well. Laughing, sharing stories, being romantic. I can't believe it's been a whole year already. Tell her it feels like it just started. Time flies when you're with the right person. She smiles, but something seems off. Probably just nervous about the gift exchange. We head back to her apartment after dinner. Sitting on her couch, exchanging presents. Give her the necklace first. "Oh my God, it's beautiful. I love it." Puts it on immediately. Your turn to open yours. Unwrap her gift carefully. It's a framed photo of us from last summer. Really sweet, actually. "This is perfect, thank you." We're cuddling on the couch, watching Netflix. Everything feels so right and comfortable. "I need to tell you something important." Turn to look at her. "What's up?" She takes a deep breath. "You're not my type." What the hell does that mean? "I don't understand. We've been together a year." "Yeah, about that. It was all a prank." My brain literally stops working. "A prank?" "My friends bet me I couldn't date someone like you for a whole year." "Someone like me?" Boring, predictable, safe. They said I'd get bored in a month. But I proved them wrong, staring at her in complete disbelief. Are you serious right now? Dead serious. It was all fake. The whole relationship was just to win a bet. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. But what about all the times you said you loved me? What about meeting my parents? What about all those social media posts? She shrugs like it's nothing. I'm a really good actress, I guess. Had to make it convincing to win the bet, so none of it was real. Not a single moment? Nope, all performance. Though I'll admit you made it easy. You believed everything so eagerly. This has to be some kind of nightmare. Why are you telling me this now? Because the bet officially ends at our 1-year mark, which was today. I won $5,000. $5,000? Yep, split between 4 friends who thought I'd fail. They're probably celebrating right now. Stand up from the couch. I need to get out of here. Oh, come on, don't be so dramatic. It was just a harmless prank. Harmless? You destroyed my trust in relationships. You made me fall in love with a lie. She rolls her eyes. Love is a strong word. We had fun together, that's all. Don't make this bigger than it was. What you gonna do, big boy? Cry about it? Her tone is completely different now. Cold, mocking, cruel, like she's a completely different person. What you gonna do, big boy? Cry to mommy now? Her tone is getting more vicious. Joke's on you, I actually have a great relationship with my mom. She raised me to spot manipulative people like you. She looks confused by the response. You're such a loser. At least I'm honest about who I am. Unlike some people who fake entire personalities for money. Grab my jacket and head for the door. Don't contact me ever again. Trust me, I won't. This was exhausting. Pretending to be interested in your boring hobbies, laughing at your terrible jokes, acting like I cared about your stupid stories. Slam the door behind me. Drive home in complete silence. Brain can't process what just happened. Walk into apartment and Marcus is on the couch. Hey man, how was the anniversary dinner? Probably looked like I've seen a ghost. It was all fake. What was fake? Tell him the entire story. Holy shit, dude. That's psychotic. Who does something like that? A sociopath, apparently. Spend the next hour explaining everything. Every detail feels like a knife twist. So what are you gonna do? Nothing. Just try to move on, I guess. You should expose her on social media. Let everyone know what kind of person she is. Nah, that makes me look desperate. Besides, who would believe it anyway? Next few days are absolutely brutal. Can't eat, can't sleep, can't focus. Keep replaying every moment, wondering what was real. Marcus tries to cheer me up. Want to play some PS5? Nah, the PS5 has no games anyway. Fair point. That console is still pretty useless. At least some things never change. Decide to delete all social media. For a while, seeing couple photos makes me sick. Plus, I don't want to see her victory posts. Week goes by and Jake calls. Dude, I heard what happened. Word spreads fast, apparently. Sophia told my girlfriend everything. Wait, Sophia knew? Apparently they all knew. The whole friend group was in on it. Every single person I thought liked me. It was just part of her elaborate scheme. Somehow this makes it even worse. I'm such an idiot. No man, you're not. They're just horrible people. How was I supposed to know it was all fake? Nobody expects that level of deception. Decide to throw myself into hobbies. Start going to the gym more. Pick up guitar again after years, anything to keep my mind occupied. Marcus is surprisingly supportive. You're handling this way better than I would. I'd probably key her car or something. That would just prove I'm as immature as she thinks. Plus, revenge isn't worth catching charges. A month later, I'm at the grocery store. See Sophia in the produce section. She looks uncomfortable when she spots me. Walk over anyway. Hey, Sophia. Oh, hey, how are you doing? Been better, honestly. Look, I'm really sorry about everything. I told her it was a terrible idea from the start, but you went along with it anyway. For a whole year, you pretended to like me. She looks genuinely ashamed. I know there's no excuse for that. We all got caught up in the drama of it. It started as a stupid joke and spiraled. Did any of you consider how this would affect me? Not really, and that's on us. We were selfish and cruel. Appreciate the honesty, at least. How is she doing anyway? Not great, actually. What do you mean? Well, turns out karma is real. Her new boyfriend dumped her last week. Said she was too manipulative and fake. Apparently word got around about the bet. Now guys in our social circle avoid her. They don't trust her motives anymore. Can't say I feel bad for her. That's rough. Yeah, well, actions have consequences. She's learning that the hard way. Walk away feeling slightly better. At least justice exists in some form. Few months pass and I'm doing okay. Not great, but getting by. Trust issues are definitely there. But time helps heal everything slowly. Bumped into Chloe at a coffee shop yesterday. She looked terrible, honestly. Dark circles under her eyes, messy hair, like she hadn't slept in weeks. She tried to approach me. Can we talk for a minute? I don't think that's a good idea. Please, I just want to apologize. Little late for that, don't you think? I know, but I need you to hear this. I've been miserable since that night. Losing you was the biggest mistake of my life. You didn't lose me, you threw me away. For $5,000 no less. I know, and I hate myself for it. The money is gone anyway. Spent it all trying to fill the void you left. That's not my problem anymore. I'm happier now without the constant lies. Her eyes start tearing up. I understand if you can't forgive me, but I need you to know it became real. Somewhere along the way, I actually fell for you, but I was too proud to admit the bet was stupid, too scared to lose face with my friends. So you chose them over me, and now I have neither. They all think I'm a terrible person, and they're right. Turn to leave, but she grabs my arm. Is there any chance we could try again? Start over with complete honesty this time? Look at her for a long moment. I believed you once before. How could I ever trust you again? Every word out of your mouth could be another lie. But it's not, I swear. That's exactly what someone lying would say. Walk away, leaving her crying in the coffee shop. Feel bad for about 30 seconds. Then remember she chose to hurt me deliberately. For money and social status. Some bridges can't be rebuilt once burned. Get home and Marcus is cooking dinner. How was your day? Ran into Chloe, she wanted to get back together. Please tell me you said no. Of course I said no. Good, because that girl is toxic as hell. You deserve someone who actually values you. Not someone who sees you as a bet to win. He's right about that. Want to watch something stupid on Netflix? Yeah, let's find a mindless action movie. Something with explosions and no romance. Perfect. I've had enough relationship drama. We settle on some generic superhero film. Halfway through, Marcus pauses it. You know what the crazy part is? She probably did fall for you eventually, but she was too immature to handle it. So she destroyed everything instead of admitting her feelings. That's even more pathetic, honestly. Yeah, she could have confessed months ago. We could have laughed about the stupid bet. Started over with a clean slate. But she chose deception until the very end. Her loss, man, seriously. Months go by and I'm getting used to single life. Actually kind of enjoying it. No drama, no wondering what someone really thinks. Just doing whatever I want whenever I want. Hanging out with friends more, focusing on hobbies I neglected, reading books, playing games, learning new skills. You seem way more relaxed lately, Jake points out during a poker night. Yeah, being single suits me right now. No stress about hidden agendas or fake feelings, just living my life honestly. That's actually pretty healthy, man. Most people jump right into the next relationship. Yeah, well, I'm not most people apparently. Plus, dating apps are a nightmare anyway. Spend my weekends gaming and watching anime, rediscovering all the stuff I used to love. Before I was trying to be someone else's ideal boyfriend. Now I'm just being myself again. Marcus brings home pizza one Friday night. You know what I realized? What's that? You're actually happier single than you ever were with her. Even during the good times you seemed anxious. Always trying to be the perfect boyfriend. Think about it for a moment. You're probably right. I was constantly worried about not being enough. Turns out that anxiety was justified, but not for the reasons I thought. Exactly, the problem was never you. It was her inability to be genuine. We're watching some old comedy special. Comedian is doing bits about modern dating. Online dating is just window shopping for humans. Everyone's got a list of requirements longer than a CVS receipt. Must be 6 feet tall, make 6 figures, have 6-pack abs. What is this, a dating app or a superhero audition? Both cracking up at the accuracy. This is why I'm staying single. Dating has become completely ridiculous. Everyone's looking for perfection instead of connection. Yeah, and half of them are probably running long-term pranks anyway. Too real, Marcus, too real. 1.5 years later and I'm completely content. Got promoted at work, picked up new hobbies, started learning Japanese so I can watch anime without subtitles. Marcus thinks it's hilarious. You're becoming a full weeb. And honestly, I'm here for it. At least anime girls are upfront about being fictional. No hidden agendas or year-long deception schemes. Just honest entertainment. Plus, they can't break your heart. Unless the series gets canceled. We're at a comic convention downtown. Tons of people in cosplay, merchandise everywhere. This is way more fun than dating. No small talk, no pretending to be someone else. Just people being openly nerdy together. Look at all these happy couples bonding over shared interests. Maybe that's the secret to relationships. Finding someone who actually likes the same weird stuff. Instead of someone pretending for a bet. Buy way too much manga and figurines. Your apartment is becoming an anime shrine. Better than relationship photos everywhere. At least these characters are consistent. No surprise personality reveals after a year. Evening rolls around and we're back home, sorting through all the stuff we bought. You know what's funny? I tried so hard to make that relationship work. Put in all that effort for an entire year. And in the end, it didn't even matter. Marcus looks up from his comic books. But you learned something valuable. What's that? That you're better off being yourself than trying to be what someone else wants. Even if what they want is fake anyway. True, authenticity beats performance every time. Even if authentic means being a weeb. Especially if it means being a weeb. Sitting on the couch later that night, scrolling through anime recommendations. You know what, Marcus? Screw all that relationship drama. I'm just gonna focus on simple pleasures. Gaming, anime, peaceful nights like this. And attractive 2D cat girls who don't lie about their feelings. Did you just choose anime over real women? At least fictional characters are honest about being fictional. No year-long pranks or secret bets. Just pure entertainment value. Plus, they have better character development than most real people. Marcus starts laughing. You've officially gone full degenerate. And I respect that choice completely. Sometimes the best response to betrayal is just opting out of the whole game. Exactly. I'm taking my ball and going home. To my anime collection and gaming setup, where everything is honest and straightforward. No hidden agendas, just good entertainment. Fall asleep that night completely at peace. No anxiety about someone's true feelings. No wondering if I'm being deceived. Just comfortable solitude and fictional girlfriends who never pretend to be something they're not, because they literally can't. Be me. 25-year-old neat, living in mom's basement. Been unemployed for 8 months now. Spend most days playing Skyrim and eating Hot Pockets. Current character is level 87 Stealth Archer, obviously, because Todd Howard made every build lead to Stealth Archer. Anyway, I'm dating this girl Rachel for about 6 months. Met her at GameStop while buying the anniversary edition. She was there getting something for her little brother. Somehow convinced her to grab coffee. Turned out she actually played games too. Not just mobile stuff, actual RPGs. We bonded over our shared love of Elder Scrolls. She had like 400 hours in Oblivion. I used to be obsessed with that game. Tell her I have over 2,000 hours across all Elder Scrolls games. That's actually impressive in a concerning way. Fair assessment, honestly. Our relationship basically revolved around gaming, co-op sessions, taking turns on single-player stuff. She'd watch me play while doing her own thing. I'd help her with boss fights she struggled with. Perfect gaming couple dynamic. Until last Tuesday, when everything went wrong. We're playing Skyrim together as usual. I'm showing her some questlines she missed. The Dark Brotherhood stuff because she's too nice for murder. I feel bad killing innocent NPCs. Tell her they're not real people. I know, but still, it makes me uncomfortable. Whatever, I'll handle the stabbing. We get to this dialogue-heavy quest, some complicated political intrigue thing. Multiple conversation trees, important choices to make. Rachel is really invested in the story. Make sure you pick the right responses. This could affect the entire quest line. Tell her I've done this quest like 50 times. I know what I'm doing. Famous last words, apparently. We're talking to this important NPC, some nobleman who's central to the plot. Dialogue options pop up on screen. I'm half paying attention, scrolling through my phone. Accidentally hit the wrong option. Pick the aggressive response instead of diplomatic. NPC immediately turns hostile. Entire quest chain gets locked out. What did you just do? Rachel is staring at the screen in horror. I accidentally picked the wrong dialogue. You accidentally ruined the entire quest line? How do you accidentally do that? Try to explain I was distracted. You were on your phone during an important conversation? This is exactly like real life. You never pay attention when people are talking. Whoa, where did that come from? It's just a game, Rachel. We can reload a save. That's not the point. You never take anything seriously. You're always half focused on everything. This escalated quickly. I was just checking a message. From who? You don't have a job. Your mom asking if you want dinner upstairs? Ouch, low blow, Rachel. That's not fair. What's not fair is dating someone who can't pay attention, even to things they claim to care about. She's getting really worked up over a video game. Look, I'll just reload the save from an hour ago. Problem solved. It's not about the save file. It's about you not caring enough to focus on anything, ever. She starts pacing around my basement room, looking at the pizza boxes and energy drink cans. When's the last time you cleaned down here? When's the last time you showered? When's the last time you left this basement? Getting defensive now. I shower regularly, thank you very much. And I like it down here, it's comfortable. This isn't comfortable, it's depressing. You're 25 years old living like a teenager, and you can't even focus on a video game conversation. If you can't handle fake dialogue, how are you supposed to handle real conversations? That actually stings a bit. I handle real conversations fine. Do you though? Because right now you look confused and hurt. Like you don't understand why I'm upset. Honestly, I don't understand. It's just a missed dialogue option. I really don't get why this is such a big deal. And that's exactly the problem. She sits down on my gaming chair. I've been thinking about this for weeks. This relationship isn't working. We never go anywhere, never do anything real. Just sit in this basement playing games. I thought I was okay with that, but I'm not. My stomach drops. Are you breaking up with me over a video game? I'm breaking up with you because of what it represents. Your complete inability to engage with anything meaningful. Even in a fake fantasy world, you can't be bothered to pay attention. She stands up and starts gathering her stuff. Wait, can we talk about this? We are talking about it. And you're proving my point by looking lost. Grab the controller desperately. Look, I'll reload the save right now. We can redo the whole conversation. I'll pay perfect attention this time. It's too late. The damage is done. Just like in the game. She heads toward the basement stairs. Rachel, please don't leave like this. I need some space to think about whether I want to keep dating someone who treats everything like it's disposable, including me apparently. Hear her footsteps going up the stairs. Then the front door slams. Sit there staring at the paused game screen. The NPC is still glaring at me angrily. Even the fake characters are disappointed. Spend the next hour trying to figure out what happened, all over a stupid dialogue tree. Mom comes downstairs with a sandwich. Where's Rachel? I thought I heard yelling. She left. We had a fight. About what? I missed a dialogue option in Skyrim. Mom gives me that look, the one that says I'm an idiot without saying it. That seems like a strange thing to fight about. That's what I said. But apparently it represents deeper issues. Mom sits on the edge of my bed. What kind of deeper issues? Explain the whole conversation. She thinks I don't pay attention to anything, that I'm not engaged with life. Do you think that's true? Look around my basement setup. Multiple monitors, gaming chair, mini fridge full of energy drinks. Haven't been upstairs except for bathroom breaks in 3 days. Maybe a little. Honey, you're a smart kid. But you can't live in a fantasy world forever. Rachel sounds like she cares about you. Maybe she's trying to help you see that. By breaking up with me over Skyrim. By showing you that even in games you're not fully present. Damn, Mom. When did you become so wise? Spend the next few days thinking about it. Try to replay that quest properly. But every dialogue choice reminds me of the fight. Can't even enjoy my favorite game anymore. Everything feels hollow and pointless. Realize I haven't actually talked to anyone besides Mom in days. And Rachel when she was here. My entire social life was just one person, who I apparently took for granted. Decide to text her after a week. Hey, can we talk about what happened? Takes her hours to respond. I don't think there's much to discuss. You showed me exactly who you are. Someone who can't be bothered to pay attention, even to things that matter to the people they claim to care about. Try calling, but she doesn't answer. Leaves me a voicemail later. I'm not mad about the game. I'm disappointed that you don't understand why I'm upset. It's like talking to someone who's not really there. You're physically present, but mentally somewhere else. I can't be in a relationship with a ghost. Ouch, that one really hurts. but maybe she has a point. When's the last time I was fully present for anything? Even gaming, I'm usually multitasking. Phone in one hand, controller in the other, never giving anything my complete attention. Try to remember our conversations over the past months. How many times was I half listening? Browsing memes while she talked about her day, checking Discord while we watched movies together, always partially somewhere else. Mom comes down with dinner. Still moping about Rachel? Just thinking about stuff, she said. About me not being present. She might be right, Mom. About what specifically? I can't remember the last conversation where I wasn't distracted. Even with her, even with games I supposedly love. Always doing multiple things at once. Never fully focused on any of them. Mom nods thoughtfully. That's very self-aware of you. What are you gonna do about it? I don't know. Try to change, I guess. But what if it's too late? What if I already proved I'm not worth her time? Then you learn from it and do better next time. With her or with someone else. But you can't change if you don't leave this basement. She has a point there too. Decide to actually try improving myself. Start by cleaning my room for the first time in months. Throw away all the trash, organize my stuff. Feels weird having a clean space, but also kind of good. Next, I start going upstairs more. Eating dinner with Mom instead of alone. Actually listening when she talks about her day. You seem different lately. More present. I'm trying to be. Rachel made me realize I was sleepwalking through life, even through my hobbies. That's a hard thing to accept about yourself. Yeah, but ignoring it won't make it better. Start going outside occasionally. Just walks around the neighborhood. Fresh air feels weird after months of basement dwelling. But good weird. See people living actual lives. Going places, doing things, talking to each other. When did I stop being a part of the real world? Run into my old friend Tyler at the store. Dude, where have you been? Haven't seen you in forever. Been hibernating, basically. Playing games, avoiding adulting. But my girlfriend just broke up with me. Made me realize I need to get my shit together. That sucks, man, but maybe she did you a favor. You were getting pretty isolated. We all worried about you. Apparently everyone could see it except me. Want to hang out sometime? Do something that doesn't involve screens? Like what? I don't know, mini golf, bowling, normal people stuff. Normal people stuff sounds terrifying, but also kind of appealing. Yeah, let's do it. I need to remember how to be social. We make plans for the weekend. First social activity in months that isn't gaming related. Meanwhile, I keep thinking about Rachel, wondering if she's doing okay, if she misses me at all, or if she's relieved to be free of my bullshit. Decide to write her a letter instead of texting. Something that requires actual thought and effort. I've been thinking about what you said, about me not being present, not paying attention. You were completely right. I was treating our relationship like a side quest, something running in the background while I focused on other things. That wasn't fair to you. I realize now that I haven't been fully present for anything in months. Not games, not conversations, not life. I was going through the motions on autopilot. You deserve better than that. I'm trying to change, not to win you back necessarily, but because you made me see how checked out I was. Thank you for caring enough to call me out, even if it meant ending things between us. I hope you find someone who gives you their full attention, someone who treats you like the main quest, not a side mission. Mail the letter and hope it doesn't sound too pathetic. Weekend comes and I hang out with Tyler. We go to this arcade bar downtown. Weird being around games, but also real people. This is nice, man. Feels like old times. Yeah, I forgot how fun it is to hang out in person. Instead of just texting in Discord, we play some retro games, drink overpriced beer, talk about life, jobs, relationships. So what happened with Rachel exactly? Tell him the whole story. You broke up over a Skyrim dialogue tree? Essentially, yeah. That's the most neat breakup story I've ever heard. Thanks, Tyler. Really helpful. But also she has a point about the attention thing. You were always on your phone when we hung out. Even during conversations you seemed elsewhere. Like you were physically there but mentally in Tamriel. Everyone could see it but me, apparently. I'm working on it. Starting with actually listening when people talk. Good, because real life has better graphics than Skyrim. Debatable. Have you seen the mod community lately? But I get his point. A few weeks go by and I'm actually doing better. Got a part-time job at a local computer repair shop. Nothing fancy, but it gets me out of the house. Still live with Mom, but I'm contributing now, helping with bills and groceries. I'm proud of you for making changes. It's not easy breaking old patterns. Thanks, Mom. Rachel was right about needing to grow up. Even if her timing sucked, still play games but in moderation now. Set actual limits instead of losing entire days. When I do play, I try to focus completely. No phone, no multitasking, just pure gaming. Actually enjoying it more this way. Get a response to my letter in the mail. Rachel's handwriting on the envelope. Heart starts racing as I open it. I appreciate your letter and your honesty. It sounds like you're making real changes. That's good, not just for relationships, but for your own happiness. I'm not ready to try again with us. Too much has happened and I need to focus on myself, but I'm glad my words made you think. Even if it took a breakup to get through to you. I hope you find someone who appreciates the effort you're putting in. Someone who gets to experience the present, engaged version of you. Take care of yourself. She signed it just Rachel, no love or anything. But it's not cruel either, just honest and final. Feels sad but also kind of proud. She noticed I'm trying to change, even if it's too late for us. Show the letter to Mom. That's a very mature response from her. Yeah, she was always more grown up than me. That's why it didn't work. You're growing up now, though. Better late than never. Months pass and I'm in a much better place. Working full-time now at a different tech company. Moved out of Mom's basement into my own apartment. Nothing fancy, but it's mine. Still game, but it's not my whole life anymore. Have actual hobbies, go out with friends regularly, even dated a couple people casually. Nothing serious yet, but I'm not desperate anymore. Learning to be comfortable alone, to be present in my own life. Run into Rachel at the grocery store. She looks good, happy, put together. Hey, stranger. Oh, wow, hi, how are you doing? Really good, actually. Got my own place now. Working at a tech company downtown? That's amazing. I'm so glad to hear it. How about you? Good. Busy with work and school. Started taking some evening classes. That's awesome. What are you studying? Game design, actually. Figured if I'm going to be around gamers, might as well understand what they're passionate about. Can't help but smile at the irony. That's perfect for you. You always had good ideas about story and character development. We talked for a few more minutes. Comfortable conversation, no awkwardness. I'm really happy you're doing well. Thanks, and thank you for the wake-up call last year. Even though it sucked at the time, you needed it. We both knew that. Sometimes caring about someone means being honest. Even when it's hard to hear. She's right about that. Well, I should let you finish shopping. Yeah, me too, but it was really nice seeing you. Take care of yourself. You too, Rachel. Watch her walk away feeling content. Not sad or regretful, just grateful. She helped me become a better person, even if we couldn't be together. That night I'm playing some new RPG. Come to an important dialogue section. Put my phone in another room. Pause my music. Close all other applications. Give the conversation my complete attention. Read every option carefully before choosing. Think about the consequences and character motivations. Pick the response that feels most authentic. Quest continues smoothly. Story develops beautifully. Realize this is how I should have been playing all along. How I should have been living all along. Fully present, completely engaged, not rushing through to get to the next thing, but actually experiencing what's happening right now. Todd Howard always said you could go anywhere in Skyrim. You see that mountain? You can climb it. But I was always looking at the next mountain, never appreciating the one I was on. Same thing with relationships. Always thinking about what's next, never fully experiencing what's happening now. Rachel taught me that presence is a choice. Attention is a gift you give to people and experiences. I was giving mine away carelessly, scattering it across multiple things, making everything shallow and meaningless. Now I choose where to focus. And when I choose something, I'm all in, whether it's work, friends, hobbies, or someday love. No more multitasking through life. No more missing dialogue options and real conversations. Just being where I am when I'm there. Completely and authentically present. Best character development I've ever experienced. And it wasn't even in a video game.